This part is ground in a Centerless grinder, and it's ground in about 25 to 30 seconds. And the radiuses are put in, all the angles are put in. There can be different shapes put in, like snap ring grooves or different undercuts. This is an undercut for a knurl area that gets knurled later. And these parts currently run at about 33 seconds, 35 seconds on the cycle time, and they get about 10,000 parts per dress. So it's a very...
So how do you make the decision to grind versus machine?
Well, basically you're looking at the capability and what the, what's the cycle time of this for a screw machine, okay? What can you put on the screw machine and how accurate can it be? What's the accuracy that it needs to be?
Right.
So if you're talking about rough grinding, you're probably going to be grinding within 5/10, maybe 1,000 tolerance. But 5/10 is probably a good rough grind tolerance. And after that, you have to decide, what's quicker to do. Okay, is it quicker to put it on some type of screw machine, a Swiss or something, and turn it out, or is it quicker to just grind it? And what a lot of people find, depending on the material, the tooling charges are cheaper on a grinder because the wheel's lasting a long time. It's a $500 wheel, and you can probably make 500,000 parts with it, or maybe more. So it just really depends on the customer. What they really don't understand is they don't know that it can be used as a primary process, and it's a primary thing that everybody's used to using a bar and bar grinding, or taking the bar and cutting it off and turning it, and it's a great process, but this is an option that people should look at for that part. This part is ground with a CNC dresser, so the part is actually pre-formed, it's heat treated, and there's probably 10 or 8,000 stock left on all these dimensions. We then take a CNC dresser, we profile the wheel to take with the diamond, and it'll form the wheel to this shape. And we're grinding this area, this angle, this radius, and this straight area here. All one plunge. The wheels come together, plunge, form it, and take it out, and it's a 22-second cycle to do that.
Now, my ignorance. Define dressing the part.
Well, dressing the wheel?
Dressing the wheel.
Well, you're forming the wheel. So you're taking a diamond. If this was a grinding wheel, you would be passing a diamond across the surface of it, and in this particular case, you would be putting this shape into the wheel.
Okay.
Okay. So it would take 300 or so passes at 1,000th a pass to put this final shape in the wheel. So it's not something that you'd want to, do 10 parts with. Okay. If you're going to do 10 parts, you're going to use a cylindrical grinder or some other form of processing this. This is usually used as a production type machine. So you've got
Right.
thousands of pieces you need to produce, and it's a very consistent way of doing that.